Hello, today we're talking about the Sumerians. The Sumerians were very accomplished. Abraham came from there. They made many things like the wheel. Before, they probably just had to carry things, as you can see from this. The guy's just trying to push it and shove it, and it's not working. And then there's this one, where he can run real fast because he has wheels now. Awesome. These Sumerians were also the first ones to use money as just currency, like gold and silver. As you can see, the guy bought something, and then the guy he bought it from has money, or gold. They were the first to use time, based on 60, like our cuckoo clock over there. It's based on 60. And before they just they didn't really have time. They went to work at sunrise and came back when the sun was setting, ate dinner, I assume, and then went to bed. And they also have math, like Mr. Costle's homework, based on 60. Oh, sorry, 10. 60 was time. And we still use that. Our time and math is based off of that, along with many other things like the wheel. Unfortunately, they did not believe in one God like that, like the Bible tells us there is. They believed in many gods. They believe, as you can see in my super scientific drawing, the guy is counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on, because there's so many gods to count. In fact, there's one for each city. And so you just had to just remember which one. And whenever the king wanted to conquer more territory, it was actually the god who got the territory. They just did the work. So the place where they worshipped were called ziggurats, and they worshipped there. And when they were not worshiping, they also bought and sold things there, like a marketplace would, or a store. So without AC. What they did was, because the gods owned everything that these people had, they were really just the caretakers of what they had, so they actually didn't really own it. So therefore it was kind of symbiotic of how they didn't own it, they were just in possession of it. Plus, they were told what to do and what to give away and what to sell and all kinds of other things, what kind of work to do that day by their king. And the god, quotation marks, would tell the king what to do, even though there really was no god. So basically, like what Mrs. Roop said in class, the king would really just get an idea and then just tell them what to do, and because they figured it was from the gods, then they would do it. Also, another one of their inventions, the chariot. Awesome piece of technology there. They are just good things. The guys just flying there. They went into war with chariots. They used chariots for many things to get places quickly. As you can see, my terrible drawing of a horse there is pulling the chariot. It might not have been a horse, but that's what I drew. And so, yes. Oops, missed a page. There we go. The Sumerians did all kinds of things with metal. As you can see, I drew a sword here, and this is supposed to be a spear. they would go to war with people and do all kinds of things with metal, fight people with metal, as you can see here from my drawing. And also scribes. Scribes were very important because they helped people to remember the stories. They wrote them down so that people could remember the stories and not have to just keep them in their brains. Like my quote, "Hey, what's that story with the guy and the thing and the guy that fell in that hole and the, See, they didn't have to do that because you could read it. So you could just get a guy who knew how to read the language and he could just read you the story and you wouldn't have to remember it. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.